Kanoa Igarashi, chasing the dream at the U.S. Open of Surfing. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be a surfing superstar, returning home to compete in one of the most prestigious events of your career? Meet Kanoa Igarashi, currently the world's third best surfer, who is gearing up to surf on familiar waves at the U.S. Open of Surfing. But here's where it gets controversial. While most top surfers are focused on the upcoming Championship Tour CT event in Tahiti, Igarashi has chosen to compete in the U.S. Open, which takes place from Saturday to August 3rd. This decision might seem counterintuitive for a surfer with a shot at the world title, but let's dive deeper. Igarashi, who has been laser-focused on winning a world championship, explains his choice with a shrug and smile. "I definitely thought about it," he admits, "but at the end of the day, whether or not I'm in the U.S. Open, I'm just doing my daily routine." But what's the real reason behind his decision? It's not just about routine. It's about rejuvenation. Competing at home, competing in the U.S. Open, it just rejuvenates me, says Igarashi, who won back-to-back Open crowns in 2017 and 2018. "I feel like I'm recovering for Tahiti while competing in the U.S. Open. I feel like if it was going to tire me out or distract me, I wouldn't compete." And this is the part most people miss. Igarashi's decision to stay and surf in the U.S. Open, despite the opportunity to focus solely on the CT, speaks volumes about his character and his connection to his roots. He's not just a world-class athlete, he's a hometown hero, and he knows it. Surfing Huntington every single day anyway. So surfing in the U.S. Open doesn't tire me out, thankfully, he adds. "I get to spend time with my friends, spend time at home, I'm sleeping in my bed, and I'm only driving 3 minutes to the pier." But let's not forget about the competition. On paper, Igarashi's biggest rival will be Mexico's Alan Cleland, who won last year's Open and is currently ranked 19th in the world. However, Cleland's chances of qualifying for the finals are slim. Other Southern California surfers, including Kaloe Andino, Cade Matson, Jet Schilling, Nolan Raposa, Taro Watanabe, Levi Slazen, and Dimitri Poulos will also be competing. On the women's side, the contest promises to be just as thrilling. San Clemente Sawyer Lindblad, currently ranked 11th in the world and last year's Open winner, will be a key contender. Australia's Sally Fitzgibbons, the defending women's champion, will also be competing. At 34 years old, Fitzgibbons is still going strong, having finished in the top 5 a remarkable 10 times, including 3 consecutive second-place finishes in 2010, 2011, and 2012. But will she be able to secure her spot on the CT for another year? The Open is a Challenger Series event, with the top 7 in the standings qualifying for next year's CT. As we wait for the competition to unfold, one question remains. Will Igarashi's decision to stay and compete in the U.S. Open pay off? Will he be able to balance his commitment to his home crowd with his ultimate goal of winning a world title? And what about Fitzgibbons? Will she be able to secure her place on the CT for another year? We invite you to share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Will you be rooting for Igarashi, Fitzgibbons, or another surfer? And what do you think about Igarashi's decision to prioritize the U.S. Open over the CT? Let's start a conversation. 2025 U.S. Open of Surfing highlights. World's largest surf competition in Huntington Beach. In a stunning display of aquatic prowess, the world's elite surfers will converge on Huntington Beach, California for the 2025 U.S. Open of Surfing, transforming the city into a global surfing mecca. This prestigious event, sponsored by Lexus, is not just a competition. It's a celebration of the sport that draws an estimated 450,000 spectators over 9 exhilarating days, beginning this Saturday. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue that the sheer scale of the event could overshadow the true spirit of surfing. What do you think? Is it about the sport or the spectacle? Malia Ilagan, a rising star in the surfing world, has earned her spot in the World Surfing League's Longboard division. For Ilagan, the competition holds a special significance. "Growing up, I watched this contest with awe, learning from the legends who grace these waters," she reflects. Now, she's set to compete against the very women who inspired her. A full-circle moment that promises to elevate her surfing skills to new heights. The event isn't just about the waves. It's a festival of entertainment. The south side of the Huntington Beach Pier will buzz with motocross shows and sunset music concerts, creating a vibrant atmosphere that's as much about the community as it is about the competition. It's a fantastic environment for everyone, says Reid Van Wagoner, a competitor in the WSL Challenger Series. Even if you're not a surfing enthusiast, there's something for you here. Van Wagoner, who has been surfing since she was 3, is driven by the thrill of the sport and the opportunity to connect with people from all walks of life. Winning would be the cherry on top, especially since I turned 16 in a couple of weeks. Imagine winning a car as a birthday present, she exclaims. But the real prize, she believes, is the journey and the experiences that come with it. Surfers are keeping their fingers crossed for prime conditions, hoping for waves that will challenge and inspire them. I'm ready to tackle whatever the ocean throws at us, Ilagan asserts. It's all part of the adventure. Van Wagoner echoes her sentiments. Huntington can be unpredictable, but when it's good, it's absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see what this year brings. The 2025 U.S. Open of Surfing is a free event, open to the public, and runs through August 3rd. It's not just a competition. It's a testament to the human spirit, pushing boundaries and celebrating the beauty of the ocean. And this is the part most people miss. The true essence of surfing lies in the connection between the surfer, the board, and the sea. What's your take on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below.